Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to this early morning live Lalitha Sahasranama podcast. Just to recap, who is Goddess Lalitha? She is the Mother Divine Goddess. She is one who is Parashakti, or the absolute feminine principle of existence, creation. And we are seeing the form, the function, and the scope, and the breadth, and the length, and the width, and everything about her in this Sahasranama. Last time, we finished up till 40th verse. Now we come to the 41st verse onwards. Hopefully, let us see how much ground we can cover. So, let us jump right into it. Bhavani Bhavana Gamya Bhavaranya Kutarika Bhadra Priya Bhadramurti Bhakta Saubhagyadaini. Bhavani, another name for Goddess Parvati or Durga, representing the divine feminine energy. Bhavana Gamya, Divine Mother, is attained, Gamya, through devotion, Bhavana, indicating the path of devotion as a means to connect to the divine. Think of the Divine Mother. Think of the Mother energy. Okay? As a child, we go and request something of our moms, our beautiful moms that we have. We go and ask, I want a chocolate, I want this or that. She listens and you arouse the mother instinct in her. This same Shakti you arouse in her and she wants to give you everything that she has. Bhavaranya Kutarika, you are the axe in the forest of existence, symbolizing the power to cut through the worldly attachments and ignorance. Bhadra Priya, you are the beloved of all that is auspicious, signifying divine love and grace that brings blessings. Bhadramurti, the word Bhadra, the prefix Bhadra, means everything sacred, divine. Okay? Think of two nakshatras if you can see here. Purva Bhadrapada, Uttra Bhadrapada. Bhadra means sacred, blessed. Bhadramurti, you have an auspicious Bhadra and a beautiful Murti form. You have an auspicious form. Shri Chakra is also there, representing the divine manifestation. Shakti is the divine manifestation of all that is. All that you see here are physical bodies, the earth, everything upon earth, everything in the stars, in the heavens, all the forms of Shakti. Bhakta Saubhagyadaini, you bestow the fortune of devotion upon your devotees. Number 42. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadharadhya Shravani Sharmadaini. Other forms. You are fond of devotion, indicating your affinity for love and devotion of your devotees. Devotees here being love, being that of divine to human. Okay? Both ways, human to the divine and divine to the human. Bhakti Gamya. Bhakti means devotee. The act of devotion is called bhakti. Bhakti Gamya, you are attainable through devotion, emphasizing the path of devotion as a means to reach and connect with you. There's a hint there. This is why you should recite the Lalitha Sahasranama more if you want to connect with her. Bhakti Vashya, you are under control. Vashya means to capture, of devotion, highlighting the power and influence of devotion over you. Bhayapaha, Bhaya means fear. You remove fear, symbolizing the ability to dispel fear and provide protection to your devotees. You can see Mother showing her open palm. The open palm in all the Vedic gods and goddesses representation of form is showing an open palm, means you have nothing to fear from me. Interestingly, Shakti is portrayed as palms downward, while Shiva is portrayed as palms upward. This should give you a hint where Shakti resides in the Muladhara at the root She takes care of all your earthly bodily needs, while Shiva takes care of everything upward. And they are husband and wife. Shambhavi, you are the Shambhavi, a name associated with goddess Parvati, symbolizing the connection to Lord Shiva, her husband. Sharadaradhya, you are worthy of worship in the autumn season. Sharada, it's a month in lunar calendar, representing the divine presence and grace during that time. Vedic astrology is the science of time. It's also called Hora Shastra. Hora means time. Shravani, Sharmadayini, you are Shravani, associated with Lord Shiva. Shiva is also known as Shrava, symbolizing your connection and association with divine masculine energy. So here we are speaking of divine feminine energy. Later on, when we do Rudra Prashna, we will talk of divine masculine energy. Okay? Sharmadayini, you bestow auspiciousness, protection, grace upon your devotees. This is the divine feminine energy. Number 43. Shankari Shrikari Sadhvi Sharat Chandra Nibhanana Shatodari Shantimati Niradhara Niranjana. How lovely is that? You are the Shankari. Another name for goddess Parvati. Different names. Now we are talking names and forms. Nama and Rupa. Associated with Lord Shiva, signifying your divine nature and connection to Shiva. Shrikari, you are Shrikari. Shri is always prefixed wherever a reference is made to the divine feminine in the Vedic tradition. You are Shrikari, the one who brings prosperity and auspiciousness to your devotees. Sadhvi, sadhana, sadhvi means discipline kind. Okay? You are the Sadhvi, the virtuous, righteous one, embodying the qualities of purity and goodness. Sharat Chandra Nibhanana, your face resembles the moon, highlighting your beauty and radiance. Shatodari, you are Shatodari, the one with slender waist, symbolizing grace and elegance. Shantimati, you are the embodiment of peace. Shanti means peace. You are Niradhara, Niranjana, you are Niradhara. Nir, we are going to see a lot of this coming up in the forthcoming verses. Nir is one who is absent of. Adhar means basis. Niradhara means you have no foundation. You are absolutely the foundation yourself. Niradhara, independent and self-sustained, indicating your self-sufficiency and your self-reliance. Sorry, coffee is still to kick in. Niranjana, you are Niranjana, immaculate and pure, symbolizing your pristine, untainted presence. Number 44. Again, you see all Nirguna. Nir, watch for the suffix Nir going everywhere. Nirlepa, Nirmala, Nitya, Nirakara, Nirakula, Nirguna, Nishkala, Shanta, Nishkama, Nirupaplava. So you are Nirlepa, untouched. Nir, untouched is Nir. Yes, that's another good one. Nir means one who is apart from. Okay. So Nirlepa, you are untouched by impurities. Lepa, symbolizing the inherent purity and freedom from defilement. Something that is inherently pure in itself is divine. You are Nirmala, you are Nirmala, pure and spotless. Mala means spot, representing a pristine nature of absence of any impurity. You are Nitya, eternal, everlasting, emphasizing timeless, unchanging existence. Nirakara, formless, transcendental, signifying beyond form and universal presence. You are Nirakula, free from agitation, denoting a calm and tranquil state. Nirguna, beyond the attributes, indicating the transcendent nature of worldly qualities. Guna means quality. Nirguna means one who is absent of any qualities. What qualities are we talking about? All qualities are of existence itself. You are beyond existence. Nishkala, without any parts. Kala, representing your undivided, indivisible essence. You are Shanta, creating serene, peaceful atmosphere, inner tranquility and harmony. You are nishkama, desireless, transcending personal desires and attachments. Nirupaplava, you are unaffected by and unwavering, indicating your stability and steadfastness in all circumstances. 45. Nityamukta nirvikara nishprapancha nirashraya Nityashuddha nityabuddha niravadya nirantara. Now nitya means always or eternally. Just nitya has come in there. Nish means again absence of, beyond something. Whatever is after nish means the one which is beyond that particular quality. Nitya again means eternal. So nitya mukta, you are eternally liberated, signifying your eternal state of freedom and liberation. You are nirvikara, without any modifications, indicating your changeless, immutable nature. Nishprapancha, you are beyond the realm of worldly existence. Prapancha means a worldly existence, right? That's good, that's correct one there. Denoting your transcendence of material world. Nirashraya, ashraya means place, okay, whatever place you are sitting in. Nirashraya means you are independent again, without any support. Yeah, ashraya means support, foundation. House is an ashraya, symbolizing your self-sufficiency and self-reliance. Nitya Shuddha, eternally pure. Nitya Buddha, you are eternally enlightened. Buddha, indicating your perpetual state of wisdom and spiritual illumination. Niravadya, you are beyond reproach, implying your faultlessness of being free from criticism. Nirantara, you are unceasing and continuous, signifying your uninterrupted eternal presence. 46. Nishkarana Nishkalanka Nirupadhi Nirishvara Niragara Gamadhini Nirmada Madanashini. You are Nishkarana, without any cause, which is beyond cause itself, okay? Symbolizing your transcendence beyond the limitations of causality and the realm of cause and effect. Nishkalanka, you are without any blemish. Kalanka means blemish, signifying your pure, immaculate nature, free from imperfections. Nirupadhi, you are without any limitations, in highlighting your state of being beyond conditions or limitations. Nirishvara, you are devoid of any worldly attachments, indicating your detachment from material realm. Niraga Ragamathini Nirmada Madanashini, so you are Niraga, free from all desires, symbolizing your state of desirelessness. If you're beyond all worldliness, obviously you'll be beyond all desires as well. Transcendence from the realm, beyond the realm of worldly cravings. You are Raga Mathini, the destroyer, Mathini, of attachments, Raga, representing your ability to transcend and dissolve all worldly attachments. Nirmada Madanashini, Nir, again absence of, Mada is ignorance. You are Nirmada, free from ignorance, denoting your humility and absence of egotistical pride. You are Madanashini. Now this will come more frequently also, like we will see. Nirmada Madanashini. Nirmada means you are absent of that. You are also the destroyer of that. Mada. You are Madanashini, the destroyer of desires. So she is also free from desires. Therefore, she is also a destroyer of desires. Number 47. Nischinta Nirahankara Nirmoha Mohanashini. See, Nirmoha Mohanashini. Nirmama Mamahantri Nishpapa Papanashini. Again, Nishpapa and Papanashini. Papa means being sins. Nischinta Nirahankara. Chinta is worry. Nischinta, the one who is free from worries, representing state of being free from anxieties and concerns. Nirahankara, you are without ego. Ahankara is ego. Individuation. signifying your transcendence of ego and self-identification. You are Nirmoha, Mohanashini. So you are destroyer of delusion and you are also the destroyer of attachment. Nirmama Mamahantri. You are Nirmama without possessiveness. Mama implying your state of being free from possessive attachments and ownership. You are Mamahantri, remover of selfishness, denoting your ability to eradicate self-centeredness and egotism. You are Nishpapa, free from sin, Papa, highlighting pure and untainted state and nature. You are Papa Nashini, she is also destroyer of all sins, symbolizing power to eliminate and cleanse beings from sins. This is what is going on in the shift, by the way. This is the Shakti style shift, folks. The Akash of the earth has shifted. You can look up my videos on that. We are in the shift of ages where it will all be from her side of things, not from the Shiva side of things. 48. Nishkrodha Krodha Shamani Nirlobha Lobhanashini Nishsamsaya Samshayagni Nirbhava Bhavanashini. Again, we see the two aspects, Nish and Krodha Nashini. Okay, you are Nishkrodha. Krodha means anger. Nishkrodha, one is free from anger, signifying state of unaffected by possessing equanimity. Means one is the same in all circumstances. Krodha Shamani, you also are pacifier of anger, making a person calm beyond all the wilderness of human emotions, representing ability to calm and soothe the flames of anger. You are Nirlobha, without greed, symbolizing a state of being free from desires or avarice. Lobhanashini, so Lobha means greed. Lobhanashini is one who destroys the greed. Nasha means to destroy. You are Lobhanashini, the destroyer of greed, denoting your power to eliminate the grasping nature of greed. There's a hint there. What is greed? It's grasping nature. Nisamshaya, Samshayagni, Nirbhava Bhavanashini. Nisamshaya. What does that mean? You are free from doubt, Samshaya, indicating a state of clarity and absence of hesitation or uncertainty. Samshayagni, you are Samshayagni, dispeller of doubts, indicating your ability to resolve and remove doubts and uncertainties. So many powers she has. You are Nirbhava. Bhava, what we call Bhava, even in Vedic astrology, Bhava means quality, representing a transcendent nature of beyond cycle of birth and death. Bhava, Bhavam also, as we call it in Vedic astrology, Bhava means basically a quality. The first house you can call it Swabhava, your own quality. Even in all the Sanskrit-based languages of India, Bhava is used. Swabhava, what is the person's Swabhava? What is a person's quality of self, which is ascendant? That is Vedic astrology. She is Nirbhava, she is beyond qualities. Bhavanashini, you are the annihilator of worldly existence, symbolizing your power to destroy illusory world of manifestation. 49. Nirvikalpa Nirabhada Nirbheda Bhedanashini Nirnasha Mrutyumatani Nishkriya Nishparigraha. You are Nirvikalpa. Okay? You are without any modifications, Vikalpa, signifying your state of being beyond conceptualization and free from the play of dualistic thoughts. Nirvikalpa Nirabhada, you are without any obstacles, representing a state of being unimpeded and free from hindrances. Nirbheda, you are the destroyer of all divisions and perceive underlying unity of all beings and phenomena. This is the style in which shift is going to be carried out. Unity. Bheda Nashini, you are the eliminator of all divisions, symbolizing unifying the consciousness and destroying the separation of illusion of separateness. You are Nirnasha, without destruction, representing your eternal nature that is beyond decay and dissolution. Mrityu Mathani, you are Mrityu Mathani, the churner. Mathan means churning. You are beyond, you are the churner of death itself, indicating your ability to overcome, transcend the cycle of birth and death. Nishkriya, Nishparigraha, you are without any action, symbolizing your state of inaction or beyond the limitations of cause and effect. You are Nishparigraha, free from any attachment, symbolizing your detachment and non-possessiveness. Number 50. You are Nishtula, Nila Chikura, Nirapaya, Niratyaya, Durlabha, Durgama, Durga, Dukkhahanti, Sukhaprada, Dukkahantri. You are Nishtula, immeasurable, representing your vastness and boundless nature. You are Nirakula, Nila Chikura. Okay, Nila is blue. You are adorned with blue locks, symbolizing divine beauty associated with the color blue. Also associated with Saturn, by the way. You are Nirapaya, fearless, denoting your state of being beyond fear and invulnerable to any harm. Niratyaya, you are beyond comprehension, indicating you are beyond the grasp of ordinary human understanding, transcending all limitations. You are Durlabha, rare to attain, symbolizing the realization of your true nature is indeed rare and precious, obviously. You are Durgama, difficult to access, signifying that to reach you requires great effort and spiritual practice. Durga, she is the form of Durga. Dukkahantri, Dukkha means sadness. Dukkahantri, one who takes away your sadness. Hantri means to take away, she absorbs it. The alleviator of suffering, indicating a compassionate nature of mother. Sukhaprada, Sukha means happiness, Prada means to give. She is the giver of happiness, symbolizing her role in bringing happiness to your life. Number 51. Dushtadura, you are far away from the wicked, indicating that you are inaccessible to the influence of evil and beyond the reach of negativity. First, let's read the whole thing. Dushtadura, Durachara Shamani, Doshavarjita. Durachara Shamani, Doshavarjita. Sarvagnya Sandra Karuna, Samanadhikavarjita. You are free from the wicked. Durachara Shamani, you are the pacifier of improper conduct. Durachara, Achara means behavior. Durachara is bad behavior, indicating a power to mitigate and rectify immoral behavior. Dosha Varjita, Varjita means she prevents it. Dosha means, well, let's see what dosha means. Faults, right? Good, thank you for that. You are Dosha Varjita, devoid of faults, symbolizing perfection. Sarvagnya, you are Sarvagnya, all knowledgeable, all things known, past, present, future and beyond. Sandra Karuna, you are overflowing with compassion, representing your boundless, profound empathy and concern for all beings. Samanadhikavarjita, you are beyond all comparisons, indicating that you transcend any comparison, measurement, surpassing all limits. Number 52. How are we doing on time? Let's see. We have finished 24 minutes of this. We'll continue. We'll finish up till hopefully 60. At least we'll cover 20 today. Sarva Shaktimayi Sarva Mangala Sadgati Prada Sarveshwari Sarvamayi Sarva Mantra Swarupini. You are Sarva Shaktimayi. Shakti is again the feminine divine principle. Sarva Shakti, you are eternally feminine principle, possessing all powers, representing your omnipotence and embodiment of all energies and capabilities which are Shakti related. I will add there. Sarva Mangala. Okay, you are the bestower of all auspicious. Mangal means auspicious, signifying your ability to bring positive and fortunate outcomes in all aspects of life. Sadgati Prada, you are granting the ultimate liberation, symbolizing your role in bestowing spiritual enlightenment. Sarveshwari, Ishwari is the feminine form of Ishwar. Ishwar is Shiva, Ishwari is Shakti. You are Sarveshwari, Sarva means all, sovereign of all, representing a supreme authority and rulership over all beings and realms. Sarvamai, permeating everything, denoting your all-pervasive nature that exists within and transcends all creation. Sarva Mantra Swarupini, you are the Swarupini, the self-form of all mantras. Right from there. Embodying the essence of all mantras, signifying your identity as a fundamental sound, vibration, and energies underlying all sacred mantras. If you don't know, my dear friends, any other mantra ever, and if you just recite the Lalitha Sahasranama and master this and chant it out loud in your homes, in your villages, in your towns and cities, you will benefit from this. So will your town, so will you. Number 53. Sarva Yantratmika Sarva Tantra Manonmani Maheshwari Mahadevi Mahalakshmi Gunapriya, it should be. I don't know why I missed that. Okay, never mind. You are Sarva Yantratmika. You are the form. Yantra means a form. This is Sri Yantra. The representation, the 3D imprint of a multidimensional form is a yantra. Sarva Yantratmika. You are the heart of all yantras. That's what I would put it as. It's put it very loosely here. Never mind. Sarva Tantra Rupa. You are the all tantric form. Sarva Tantra. Tantra Rupa is the form of the Tantra, manifesting all forms of Tantra, representing your ability to express through various spiritual practices and paths. This should tell you how much the word Tantra and popular notions of it are abused, even in the YouTube world. Manonmani, you are Manonmani, the jewel of the mind, representing a supreme significance and value as a focal point of devotion and meditation. Maheshwari, the consort of Lord Shiva, signifying a connection with divine masculine energy. Your role as the divine feminine aspect of the Supreme. This is why the people everywhere should understand. The Vedic tradition is essentially oneness. Everything is one. There is only one creator. There is only one God. What we have done in Vedic tradition is to see the representation in forms and functions as it is manifest. Mahadevi, you are the great goddess, represents the exalted status as a divine entity, embodiment of divine qualities. Sorry, a little bit of throat clearing there. You are Mahalakshmi, beloved consort of Lord Vishnu. Another aspect, symbolizing your association with wealth, abundance, auspiciousness, stock market, Bitcoin, all the rest of it. 54. Maharupa, Mahapuja, Mahabhatakanashini, Mahamaya, Mahasatva, Mahashakti, Maharatihi. You are Maharupa. Rupa means form. Maharupa, the eternal form, the great form, signifying your divine appearance and majestic manifestations. You are Mahapuja. Puja is worship, the one who is worthy of the greatest worship. Mahapatakanashini, destroying the great sins, indicating a power to eliminate and liberate beings from grave transgressions and karmic afflictions. If you want to get rid of all the karma, which is necessary in this shift, by the way, you need to go to Lalitha Sahasranama and get rid of all your bodily afflictions, which are your ancestral karma, your lineage karma, your country's karma, all the rest of the karmic garbage. You can eliminate it. Mahamaya, you are the great illusion symbolizing the cosmic play and divine creative power that manifests in the universe. Mahasattva, the great essence representing supreme purity, truth, and spiritual essence. How beautiful is that of Divine Mother? Mahashakti, the great power denoting your infinite omnipotent energy that permeates and governs all existence. Maharatihi, you are the great delight, immense joy and bliss experienced through your divine presence. '55. Mahabhoga Maheshwarya Mahavirya Mahabala Mahabuddhir Mahasiddhir Mahayogishwareshwari. Oh my goodness, beautiful. You are Mahabhoga. Bhoga means experiencing earthly pleasures. Remember Rahu, the Bhoga Karaka. Mahabhoga, experiencing great pleasure, symbolizing bliss and enjoyment derived from union with the divine. Maheshwarya, you are possessing great divine sovereignty. You are Mahavirya, exhibiting great valor, courage, and strength to face challenges. Mahabala, you are the great strength. Bala means strength. Mahabuddhi, you are possessing great wisdom and knowledge. Buddhi means intelligence. Think Ganesha, he is the Lord of intelligence. Think Mercury, think Jupiter. Mahabuddhi, the profound intellect and knowledge and the highest of truths. Mahasiddhi, Siddhi means attaining some state of existence. Mahasiddhi, attaining great accomplishments, representing a mastery and attainment of supernatural powers and spiritual realizations. Mahayogeshwari, she is the greatest of yoga and meditation. She is a goddess of yoga and meditation, symbolizing what? Your Kundalini yoga, for example, Raj yoga, all forms of yoga really. 56. Mahatantra, Mahamantra, Mahayantra, Mahasana, Mahayaga Kramaradhya, Mahabhairava Pujita. Amazing. You are Mahatantra, the greatest form of forms, great Tantra, representing profound spiritual teachings. Absolute, I would call it. Not just great. Mahamantra, the greatest mantra you are, symbolizing the sacred sound vibrations. All mantras are sacred sound combinations. Mahayantra, you are the greatest yantra, representing the three-dimensional shadow footprint of a multi-dimensional form. If I had to take a snapshot, for example, of a dodecahedron and put it on a paper, how would it look like? This is just a 3D representation of Mother Goddess Sri Chakra. But actually it's multi-dimensional in nature. Maharaga Kramaradhya, Mahabhairava Pujita, Maharaga Yaga Kramaradhya. What does it mean? Worship through rituals and procedures. This is the process of sacrifice. This is the fire ceremony, the water ceremony. Any ceremonies that the indigenous carried out is about this. Indigenous of India, for example. You are Mahabhairava Pujita, revered by Lord Bhairava, indicating your association with the fierce aspect of Shiva. Worship, seeking transcendence and liberation. If you're caught up in Maya or illusion, the entire family of Shiva, Lord Shiva, Ganpati, Lalita, Murugeshwara, and Lord Shiva himself will take you beyond it. Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini, Mahakamesha Mahishi Mahatripura Sundari. You are Maheshwara, Lord Supreme, representing the aspect of Lord Shiva. Mahakalpa, the great cosmic cycles. Kalpa is different yugas that we have. The Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, you can see my video on that. Signifying your eternal presence across vast spans of time. Mahatandava Sakshini. Tandava is a dance of Shiva which is responsible for the destruction of Maya itself, all illusions. Sakshini means one who is a witness. She is the witness of the great dance of destruction of Shiva. Mahakamesha Mahishi, you are the queen of Mahakameshwara, Kameshwara in this case being Lord Shiva, indicating your association with Lord Shiva as his divine consort, embodying divine feminine energy. the blissful union. Maha Tripura Sundari, the great goddess of the three worlds, representing ultimate beauty and grace. Which are the three worlds? You might call it one context, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. You might call it Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. There is always the three. 58. Chatushashtyupacharadhya Chatushashti Kalamai Maha Chatushashti Koti Yogini Ganasevita. You are adorned with the worship of 64 traditional rituals. Now I don't know what these are. You got to Google this stuff. Symbolizing comprehensive, elaborate worship offered to you. Chatushashti Kalamai. Chatushashti is 64, okay? You manifest 64 forms of arts, indicating embodiment of creativity, skills, expression. Kala means art. Kalamai is one who is artful, embodying art. Chatushashti is 64 art forms, one who is an embodiment of. Maha Chatushashti Koti Yogini Ganasevita. You are worshipped by the great assembly of 64 crore. 64 crore would be, 640 million yoginis. I don't know who these yoginis are. Signifying your association with a vast collective of yoginis. Yoginis is a feminine form of a yogi who are devoted to spiritual practices and embody various aspects of divine feminine energy. A side note here, much of this you will find mysterious because the divine feminine on this planet is largely ignored. Even till today I see yogas being, or yogi being referred to, but that's a male form. So you might be thinking, what the hell is a yogini? Well, yogini is a female yogi. All feminine embodied women and now and upcoming are awakening now. They are the yoginis. They are the upcoming yoginis. Okay. 59. Manovidya, Chandravidya, Chandramandala Madhyaga, Charu Rupa, Charu Hasa, Charu Chandra Kaladhara. You are the knowledge of scriptures, Manovidya. Chandravidya, moon. Okay, you are the knowledge of man, you have the knowledge of moon. Vedic astrology. You are the knowledge of the moon, representing your knowledge and connection to the celestial bodies. Vedic astrology. Chandra Mandala Madhyaga, Chandra Mandala. You reside in the middle of the moon's orbit, indicating your association with moon and its symbolic significance. If you come to India and if you go to a traditional Vedic astrologer, if you ask what is give me a reading, he will tell you are so and so nakshatra and you are so and so rashi. The moment you say nakshatra, they will invariably tell your moon nakshatra, because this is a lunar form of astrology, sidereal form of astrology. What does it mean? It means moon is signified as the mind in Vedic astrology. Moon, being the closest to the earth, has the greatest effect on our minds. It stands for the mind. Chandra Mandala Madhyaga, so you are in the middle of that secrets of the moon. Charu Rupa, Charu Hasa, Charu Chandra Kaladhara. You possess a beautiful form, emphasizing your divine beauty and grace. You have a beautiful smile, symbolizing a joyous, benevolent nature. Charu Chandra Kaladhara, you hold the beauty of the moon's crescent. You couldn't find a good photo of the mother with moon's crescent over her forehead like that. Okay, just imagine that. You hold the beauty of the moon's crescent, representing your association with moon and the aesthetic beauty it represents. Last 60 for today, 20 for the day. Chara Chara Jagannatha Chakra Rajani Ketana Parvati Padmanayana Padmaragava Samaprabha. You are the Lord of all beings, encompassing both animate and inanimate. Chakra Rajaniketana, you are the abode of the divine discus, the Sudarshan Chakra. The Sudarshan Chakra is, by the way, made by Vishwakarma. Again, you got to think Vedic astrology and the deities for this, okay? Sudarshan Chakra is made from the radiance of the sun and fabricated by Vishwakarma, his celestial architect, and presented to Vishnu as which represents your power and protection, destruction of ignorance and evil. Parvati, you are the consort of Lord Shiva. Padmanayana, you have lotus-like eyes. Nayana means eyes. Padma is lotus. Lotus-like eyes. Padmaraga Samaprabha, you shine like the radiant Padmaraga gem. I don't know what that is. Which is a precious gem with a deep red or pinkish hue, symbolizing your luminosity, brilliance, and divine radiance. Let us stop with this for today. 60th verse tomorrow or whenever. Next one, we will start with the 61st verse. Meanwhile, I'll leave you with this much. Take care, be safe, and have a good one. Om Shanti Shanti.